ሃይ ተማሪዎች እንደምን አላችሁ? ዛሬም የዩኒቨርሲቲ ኢንትራንስ ኤግዛም ማትስ ሰዓትን ይዤላችሁ መጥቻለሁ። እንደሚከተለው አቀርባለሁ። The starting cost of getting a certain service is 110. If you have to pay what 12 per hour for each additional service you get, how long a time you use the service for what 266 per payment ይላል። ስለዚህ ምን ማለት ነው? የመጀመሪያው 110 ሆኖ እያንዳንዱ አዲሽናል ሰርቪስ ባገኘን ቁጥር ስንት ይሆናል ማለት አዲሽናሊ 12 ብር ፔይ እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ምን ያክል ጊዜ ይወስድብናል ነው መቼ 266 ብር ፔይ በመናደርግበት ጊዜ የሚለው ለመስራት what the first term is what it says that the first term here we have is 110. What the second term, since it is what 12 birr difference or additional payment, this is equal to what here is what 122. Yes, the third one is what a3 becomes what here is what 134. You have to add 12 there, and finally we arrive what is the n's, that means an is equal to what we paid what, that means 266 birr. So we are familiar that if a1 is given, a1 that is what 110 is given, and their common difference that is this what, that is 12 birr is obtained, then how can you express that n? You are familiar that an is equals what a1 plus n minus 1 times what their common difference d. If that's so, what for which is equal to what 266 is equal to our a1's term that is 110 plus n minus 1 times our common difference that is 12. So this implies what? This is 266 minus what? This is 110 is equal to 12 times what? N minus 1 here we have. When they take this one, their difference is what? 6 minus 0, that is 6. Here is 6 minus 1, that is 5. 2 minus 1, that is 1. 156 is equal to 12 times n minus 1. To solve this, divide both sides by 12. Yes, here we have 12. What for? Which implies 156. Divide by what? That is 12. Which is equal, take from 15, how many times? That is 1 times 12, that is 12. Take their difference, which is equal to 3. Take 6, 36 divided by 12 is what? That is 3. So this becomes, this implies 13 is equal to what? This is equal to n minus 1. But the value of n, this implies the value of n is equal to 40. ስለዚህ since this 13 plus 1 ስለሚሆን 14 hours ያስፈልጋል ማለት ነው። መቼ 266 ብር ፔይ ማድረግ የምንችለው how many time? That means what? After 14 hours. That means the value for this is what? 14 hours, n is equal to 40. ስለዚህ ካለን ቾይስ ውስጥ ምርጫችን ይሆናል ማለት ነው 14 ነው። ስለዚህ እዚህ ጋር አፕላይ ያደረግነው ምንድነው? we apply what? arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression or arithmetic sequence አፕላይ ያደረግን ማለት ነው። ወይም ደግሞ ፕሮፐርቲ ነው አፕላይ ያደረግነው ማለት ነው። Let us consider this one. Suppose triangle ABC and DF are what? They are similar. This implies what? They are similar. You are familiar about this. The symbol indicates that similarity. If they are similar, we are familiar that the ratio of what? Their side is what? That is proportional, and the ratio of its area is what? The square of what? Their proportionality constant. So this implies that if I have a triangle here, here is A, let's say this is B, let's say this one is C. It is similar with what? Similar with, let's say, triangle here, this is A, sorry, not A, that is D, D, E, and F. This is this one. So if they are similar, you are familiar that since they are similar, the ratio of their side, that means AB divided by what? Divided by, that is DE, is equal to what? This is AC divided by what? That is DF, which is equal to what? BC divided by what? That means EF. Since what? Since the side ratio is what? That is proportional, that is constant. What is given further is that DF is what? DF is equal to what? 2/3 of what? That is AC, it is given. The other given information is that DE is equal to what? That is 12 centimeter. What you asked to find the value of what? AB. AB is equal to how much? Here what? So to find this one, it is better to take what? The first two proportional constant. That means what? Ratios. Here what? No need of finding B, C, and EF, since no need of this one for calculating what? Our system of this, our equation, sorry, our proportional constant here what? In so ለማድረግ BC over F ስለማይጠቅመን we ignore it. So this implies what? This is AB divided by, that is DE. DE is what? That is 12 centimeter is equal to AC divided by DF means what? That is 2/3 of what? AC. You have to substitute that one. 2/3 of AC. That means we express DF in terms of what? AC. We cancel here AC by AC. What remains? Which is equal to 3/2. So what is AB? AB is equal to 3/2 times what? Times this is 12 centimeter. Here we go. So to calculate this one, that means by 2, here is 1, this is by 2, this is 6. So 3 times 6 is what? Which is equal to 18 centimeter. This is the value for this one, is what? 18 centimeter. From the given choice, the choice B is correct one. ስለዚህ በዚህ አይነት መንገድ ማግኘት እንችላለን። in case area ቢሆን ኖሮ የተሰጠን area ቢሆን ኖሮ ምን ይሆናል? area of what? Triangle ABC, the ratio here what? Divided by what? The area of triangle DEF is equal to what? Is equal to the square of their ratio, side ratios. That means ምን ይሆናል? That means AB, if we have considered AB over DE, the square of this ይሆን ነበር ማለት ነው። Similarly, if you consider AC over DF also, square of their side proportional, the same for the case of BC over EF, square ነው የምንወስደው area ቢሆን። ነገር ግን perimeter of this ከሆነ ግን the same perimeter of this triangle ABC over what? This perimeter of triangle, this is triangle DEF. If also the same proportionality, that means we may take what? AB over what? DE, which is equals AC over what? As we did before, DF, which is equal to what? BC divided by what? That is EF. So we have the same proportionality constant. አንድ አይነት ይሆናል ማለት። ስለዚህ ኤሪያ ሲሆን ስኩዌር ፕሮፖርሽናል እናደርጋለን፣ ፕሮፖርሽናሊቲ ኮንስታንቱን ስኩዌር እናደርጋለን። ኢን ኬዝ ኦፍ ፐሪሜትር እና ሳይድ ሲሆን ኢን ኬዝ ኦፍ ሳይድ ሲሚላሪቲ ቴክ the proportional constant as it is እንወስዳለን ማለት ነው። Now let us consider the next one. Suppose it is given 3, 7, 11, 15 and this one are the first 6 terms of the arithmetic sequence. It says arithmetic sequence. Then which one of the following is what? The 15th term of what? This sequence. So what? Here we have 3. 3 is what? The first term. Here we have A1 is equal to what? That is 3. What's their common difference? 7 minus 3, that is 4. 11 minus 7, that is 4. So the difference between this is what? 4. The same, this one is what? 4. The same for this one is what? 4. So their common difference, that is D is equal to what? 4. What's N? N, the 15th term, that means what? That is 15. So እዚህ የተጠየቀው ምንድነው? The 15th term ስለሆነ ምን ይሆናል ማለት ነው? A15 term is equal to what? That is A1 plus, sorry, this is small a1 plus n minus 1. Minus 1, that is D. Our a1 is what? That is 3 plus n is what? That is 15. 15 minus 1 times what? This is times 4. The common difference is 4. Which is equal to what? This is 3 plus 15 minus 1, that is 14. 14 times 4. 14 times 4 is what? This is equals 4 times 4, that's 6. 4 times 1 is what? That is 4, have 1, that is 5, 56. Plus, here is what? 3. What the value for this one? 3 plus 56 is what? This is 59. So, the 15th term for this arithmetic sequence is what? That is 59. From the given choice, the choice that is A. ስለዚህ ቾይሳችን ይሆናል ማለት we apply what the nth term the formula for nth term for any arithmetic sequence. We are familiar that an is equal to a1 plus n minus 1 d. You have to apply this formula. እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው። Similarly, the sum of n terms ብንባል ኖሮ Sn is equals what? We have to the formula n over 2 into what? Twice of a1 plus n minus 1 what? n minus 1 d ይሆናል። Or ምን መሆን ይችላል? This is what? n over 2 into 2a1 ማለት a1 plus a1 ስለሆነ a1 plus n minus 1 times d ማለት ደግሞ an ስለሚሆን ምን ይሆናል? a1 plus what? n term an the sum this times n over 2 ይሄም ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ በፈለጋችሁት መንገድ መስራት ስላላችሁ we can find the sum like this. በዚህ አይነት መንገድ ማግኘት እንችላለን ማለት ነው። we consider only what the n term ስለሆነ we calculate like this. The next one, which one of the following is a sequence? Gn is given as defined recursively by g of 8 is what given, and gn is equals to what? Twice of gn minus 1 for n greater or equals what? That is 1. So which sequence represents this one? So from this what? If consider this is the first one, g1 is equals n is 1 means what? Which is equal to twice of g of 0. When you consider this is g2 second term, which is equal to what? Twice of g1. If you represent g1 in terms of g0, which is equal to what? This is twice of this g0. What? Which is equal to the power of 2 times this is g0. When you come to the third one, that means g3 is equal to what? Again, 2 times what? That is g2. Insert 3 here. That means it becomes what? 3 minus 1, that is 2. We represent the g2 in terms of g0. We have 2 into 2 square times what? This is g0. What? Which is equal to what? To the power of 3 times this is the g0. ስለዚህ በዚህ አይነት መንገድ ስንመጣ what is that? This implies what? Gn is equals what? To the power of n times what? That is g0 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ይሄ ይሆናል። ይሄ ከሆነ this implies what? What is given? The given information g8 is given. If g8 is given means what? G of 8 is equal to the power of what? 8 times what? That is g0 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። So what is g0? g0ን ሶልቭ ማድረግ እንችላለን። ለምን? g8 given ነው። g8 ስለተሰጠን 384 እኩል ይሆናል to the power of 8 times what? This is g0 እንላለን ማለት ነው። Solve g0. What is g0? Which implies g of 0 is equals to 384 ሲካፈል what? To the power of 8 ይሆናል። ይህን ሶልቭ ስናደርግ this is by 4, this one is what? 96 ይሆናል። This is by 4 ስንመጣ ምን ይሆናል? To the power of what? 6 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። This is by 4, this is what? 24. Again this is by 4, this is what? To the power of what? 4 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። Again this one is what? By 4, this is 6. Again this one is by 4 to the power of what? 2 ይሆናል። Again this one is what? By 2, that is 3. This is by 2, what? 2. So this is equal to what? g0 ምን ሆነ ማለት ነው? 3 over what? 3 over 2 ነው ማለት ነው g0። ይሄ ከሆነ ተርሞቹ ማግኘት እንችላለን። what is g1? g1 ምን ይሆናል ማለት ነው? This is equal to what? Twice of what? Twice of g0 ስለሆነ which is equals 2 times what? 3 over 2. What? We cancel 2 by 2. What remains? Here is 3. ስለዚህ የ3 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። What about g2? g2 ማለት twice of what? g1 ነው። ስለዚህ which is equal to what? Twice of g1 ደግሞ 3 ስለሆነ which is equal to what? 6 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። What about g3? g3 is equal to what? Twice of what? That is g2. ስለዚህ twice of g2 ስለሆነ 2 times what? 6 equal to what? That is 12 ይሆናል። Similarly, what about g4? g4 is equal to what? 2 times of what? g3. Since here is 2 times that is 12 equal to what? That is 24. We can solve like this. So the sequence that represents this according to this information, which sequence represents this one? that means 3 6 12 24 the choice that is B ስለዚህ B ይሆናል ማለት ነው በዚህ አይነት መንገድ ማግኘት እንችላለን ማለት ነው Let's come to the next one which one the following is the sum of what all even natural numbers less than what 99 ምንድነው የተጠየቀው ከ99 የሚያንሱ even natural numberዎችን ድምር ነው የተጠየቀው natural number ከአንድ ነው የሚጀምረው ግን የተጠየቀው ምንድነው even ስለሆነ start from what 2 4 6 8 እያለ እስከ ምን ይመጣል ማለት last even natural number that is 98 ይሆናል ማለት ስለዚህ the sum of this ነው the sum of this sequence ነው የተጠየቀው 2 4 6 8 9 እያለ እስከ 98 የሚሄዱትን ማለት ነው ስለዚህ what is a1 a1አችን ማለት what is a1 is equal to what 2 ተሰጥቶና their common difference is what the common difference that is 2 ነው የሚሆነው then last term is what an is given what is that is 98 ስለዚህ ይሄ ስለተሰጠን what is the sum of this ምን ይሆናል ብለናል the sum of the first n term is equal to what n over 2 into what that means twice of a1 plus n minus 1 times d ይሆናል ማለት this one ስለዚህ በዚህ መሰረት ምን ማግኘት እንችላለን የማናቀው ማን ነው n አናቀው ሌሎችን ግን እናቃለን a1 እናቃለን ዲፈረንሱን እናቃለን ስለዚህ we will try to find what a1 ማን ነው n እንፈልጋለን ማለት how can we find this one you know that an is equal to what this is a1 plus n minus 1 times common difference d ይሆናል an ናችሁ ስንት ነው that is 98 98 እኩል ይሆናል 2 ሲደመር 2 times of what n minus 1 ይሆናል ማለት ወይ subtract ከ98 2 ወደ left ስናመጣው መቀነስ ይሆናል this is subtraction ስለሚሆን 98 ሲቀነስ 2 ምን ሆነ that is 96 ይሆናል ማለት which is equal to twice of n minus 1 divide both sides by 2 this is by 2 what for this is 48 equal to n minus what 1 ይሆናል ወይ solve n what the value of n is equal to 49 ስለዚህ የn value 49 ሆናል how to insert now this means the sum of what the first 49 terms ማለት ነው this is equal to 49 divided by 2 into twice of a1 means what 2 times 2 plus this is 49 means what 49 minus what this is 1 times their common difference that is 2 ይሄ ይሆናል ማለት ነው እዚህ ጋር ስንመጣ what value this is 49 over 2 into what 2 times 2 that is 4 4 plus 49 minus 1 ምን ይሆናል 48 ሲባዛ በ2 96 ይሆናል ማለት ይሉሃል ይሄ ማለት ደግሞ 44 ሲደመር 96 100 ይሆናል 100 ሲባዛ በ49 ምን ሆነ this is 4900 ሲካፈል ለ2 ይሆናል ማለት what is that this is 2 what 5 here is 4 here is 5 yes that is 0 ይሆናል 2450 ይሆናል ወይም 4 ሲደመር 98 600 ስለሚሆን በ250 ይሆናል ይሄ ማለት 50 times 49 ብለን መስራት እንችላለን so the value or the solution for our problem is what that is c ይሆናል ማለት ወይም ምን ማድረግ እንችላለን n ናችን 49 መሆኑን ስላወቅን ምን ማድረግ እንችላለን ማለት s of what or this is s of 49 equal to what that means 49 over what that is 2 into twice a1 ማለት ምን ማለት this is a1 plus what n minus 1 times d ነው ማለት ይሄ ማለት a1 plus n minus 1 d ማለት an ነው ብለናል this is an ናችን n 49 ስለሆነ ምን ይሆናል this is 49 over 2 times what this is a1 is what that is 2 plus this is an is what n ስተርማች ማለት 98 ነው ስለዚህ 98 እንደምራለን ማለት ይሄን ስንወስድ 2 ሲደመር 98 100 ስለሚሆን 100 ሲባዛ 49 4900 ይሆናል ሲካፈል ለ2 again you get the same result that is 2450 ይሆናል you get the same result so the solution for this is what we did before ስለዚህ ቀድመን እንዳገኘነው ተመሳሳይ ሶሉሽን ማግኘት እንችላለን ማለት ስለዚህ you have to apply what the properties of sum for arithmetic sequence arithmetic ነው የሆነው ይሄም this is the sample of what arithmetic sequence this is arithmetic sequence ወይም ደግሞ progression ስለሆነ you have to apply that sum and properties of what nth term apply ስናደርግ we get the result that is 2415 እናገኛለን ማለት ነው። The next one, which one of the following is the sum of what? It says the first 6 terms of what? The sequence it is given as such forms. እዚህ ላይ ሲኩዌንሱ ተሰጥቶናል። ስለዚህ የስድስቱን ተርሞች ድምር ነው አግኝቷል። ስለዚህ let's say what? This is an ብንለው an is equals what? That is 5 times what? To the power of n. N starts from what? This is n starts from what? 1 to positive infinity ነው የሚለው። እኛ የተጠየቅነው ግን የመጀመሪያው 6 ተርም ስለሆነ this implies what is a1 ምን ይሆናል? a1 ስንወስድ n1 ስለሚሆን 5 ሲባዛ 2 that is 10 ይሆናል። what is a2 ማለት 5 ሲባዛ to the power of 2 is what? That is 4 ስለሚሆን this is 5 times what? To the power of 2 which is equal to what? 20. What about the third term? a3 is equal to 5 times what? To the power of 3. To the power of 3 8 ነው 8 times 5 what? That is 14 ይሆናል። 40. A4, the fourth term is equal to what? 5 times what? To the power of what? That is 4. To the power of 4 ማለት 16 ስለሆነ 16 ሲባዛ በ5 ምን ይሆናል? 80 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። What about the fifth term for this one? This is 5 times what? To the power of 5. To the power of 5 ማለት 32 ስለሆነ 32 ሲባዛ በ5 ምን ይሆናል? 160 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። Similarly, the sixth term for this one is what? 5 times what? To the power of 6. To the power of 6 means 64 ነው። 64 ሲባዛ በ5 ምን ይሆናል? This is equal to 320 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ we ask us to find the sum of these terms. Therefore, what for? This implies that the sum of these 6 terms is equal to what? That is a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus a4, yes, a5 plus that is a6. We ask him this. What's that? Which is equal to what? 10 plus that is 20 plus that is 40 plus that is what? 18 plus 160 plus that is 300 what? 20 here. This is take 0. 2 plus 6 is what? That is 8. 8 plus 8 16. 16 plus 4 20. 20 plus 2 22. 20 plus 1 that is 23. 3 and here we have 2. 3 plus 1 is what? 4. 4 plus 2 that is 6. So the far for this one is what? 630 ይሆናል ማለት 630 በዚህ አይነት መንገድ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። Series 1 yes, next 2, next one 4, next one that is 8, the next one that is 16, the next one what remains that is 32. Yes, this is 32 here. Then what for? This is equal to what? 10 into 1 plus 2 that is 3, 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 8 15, 15 plus 16 is what? 31 ይሆናል። 31 plus 32 that is 63. So 63 times 10 is what? That is 630. Get the same result. ስለዚህ ቾይሳችን B ይሆናል ማለት ነው። Let us consider the next system of linear equation. It is given as such forms. 2x plus 3y is equals 11, 3x plus 2y is equals 9. It is what? System of linear equation. And it says that if x and y are satisfied, the system means what? It is a solution for our system. Then what? The value of what? Y minus x. We ask this one. How to find this? First, you'll try to find what? The solution for what? Our system of linear equation. Our system of linear equation becomes what? This is what? This is 2x plus, here is 3y is equal to what? Here is 11. The second one is that is 3x plus 2y is equal to what? That is 9. So to solve this one, you have to use what? Either substitution method or cancellation method or Kramer's rule or any that you want. So if you use cancellation method, let's try to cancel x from this one. To cancel this one, since the coefficient for the first equation is what? That is 2. The second one that is 3. So take the LCM with that one. That is 6. To be 6, we multiply the first one what? By negative 6. Let's multiply the second by 2, which is equal to what? This is negative 6x minus what? 9y is equal to negative 33. Multiply all terms by negative 3. The same for the case of the second equation. This is 2 times 3, that is 6x. 2 plus 2, that is 4. for y is equal to what? That is 18, 1, 8. Finally, take their sum. What the sum of this? Negative x plus 6x, that is 0. Negative 9y plus 4y is what? That is negative 5y. Which is equal to negative 33 plus 18 is what? That is negative 1. 5 is negative 15. To find y, divide both sides by negative 5. Here also negative 5. What the value of y? Y is equal to, that is 3. We obtain the value of y, that is 3. If it is 3, we can substitute what? Y in terms of what? Either in the first equation or in the second equation to find the value of x. Let's try to insert in the first equation. It says that 2x plus, it is 3y. 3 times y is what? That is 3. Is equal to, that is 11. This is equal to twice x is equal to, this is 9. 11 minus what? That is 9. 11 minus 9 is that? That is 2. What the value of x? Divide both sides by 2. The value of x is equal to what? That is 1. X is 1. But we asked what? The value y minus x. Therefore, what is y minus x? Y minus x is equal to y, that is 3. X is equal to what? That is 1 minus 1, which is equal to what? That is 2. We obtain like this. The solution for this one is what? From the given choice, the choice C is correct answer. ስለዚህ እዚህ ተጠየቅነው የy minus x ስለሆነ y minus x y እና x ካገኘን በኋላ ኢንሰርት በማድረግ በመተካት ማግኘት እንችላለን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ በተጠየቅነው መሰረት ለመስራት መጀመሪያ ግን የx እና y value from the system of linear equation ማግኘት አለብን። ለማግኘት ምን እንጠቀማለን? the method that you know የፈለጋችሁትን መንገድ መጠቀም ትችላላችሁ፣ ካንስል ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ፣ substitution method መጠቀም ትችላላችሁ፣ ወይም Kramer's rule apply ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ።
And please don't miss, subscribe, like, and share for your friends.